Yes, 92.3 Inspiration FM Lagos, your number one family radio station. Welcome to the Monday edition of ROAD to Wembley with SunTrust Bank. My name is Leye Aduluju. I am joined by Anthony Ajulu and Bode Bruno. And of course, we are here to give you all you need to know about Euro 2020. The semi-finals are set. Italy will take on Spain at Wembley on Tuesday, while on Wednesday it will be England taking on Denmark in the second semi-final. We'll tell you how England and Denmark advanced to the last four at the Euros on this edition of the show. We'll also reveal our team of the quarterfinals, the 11 that made it into our team of the quarterfinals. We'll be finding out which players impressed us the most in each position on today's edition of Road to Wembley with SunTrust Bank. We'll also begin our build up to the semi-final matches. Also on the menu today, we have our trivia of the day. One lucky person will have his or her SunTrust Bank account credited with 2,000 naira. So listen very carefully. The question will be asked much later on the show. The phone lines will be open, and if you're successful, you will have some cool cash in your SunTrust Bank account. So that really is one to look out for. We'll also start taking entries for our SunTrust Bank fan of the week. Remember, this week is a little bit different. That's because we'll be having two fans join us on Saturday evening, the grand finale of Road to Wembley with SunTrust Bank. So two fans will be joining us live on a Saturday evening. So if you want to be a SunTrust Bank fan of the week, all you have to do is to send us a message on WhatsApp telling us that, hey guys, I would like to be your SunTrust Bank fan of the week. Send it to our WhatsApp number 0817-313-6193, and on Thursday we'll announce the two lucky people that will be joining us on a Saturday evening. Of course, those two guys will be getting some wonderful goodies from SunTrust Bank, as well as having their SunTrust Bank account credited with decent cash. So there's a lot to gain by being the SunTrust Bank fan of the week. So you can go ahead and start sending us your entries on WhatsApp. Once again, the number to send your messages to is 0817 313-6193. Let's take a break on Road to Wembley with SunTrust Bank. Take a word from our proud sponsors. When we come back, we'll look back at the Euro semi-finals and tell you how exactly England set up a semi-final meeting with Denmark. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this. Yes, so welcome back to Road to Wembley with SunTrust Bank. Let's move on very quickly to all the action from the weekend. Of course, we already talked about the first set of semi-finals, first set of quarterfinals, I should say, on Saturday. So let's talk about the other quarterfinals. England beat Ukraine by 4-0 to move into the last four, while Denmark also got the better of the Czech Republic. 2-1 was the final result, the Danes advancing into the last four as well. Anthony, let's begin with England. No surprises there. We thought they would be comfortable against the Ukrainians, and so it's turned out, and they'll be happy, especially because after a slow start to the tournament, Harry Kane has finally come to the party. Another couple of goals for the Tottenham Hotspur man. Yeah,
definitely 3 goals in the competition now, and we expected him to grow into the tournament. And after I got that, his first goal against the Germans, we expected him to kick on from there, and that's what he did. Led the line brilliantly. 2 well-taken goals, it must be said. But it was expected that England were going to be too strong for the Ukrainians. As tenacious and as aggressive as the Ukrainians have been in this competition, there's a telling lack of quality in that team, and they're always going to struggle when they come up against some of the really big hitters in the competition. That's what they did against the English. English just ran them through through that game yesterday. Excellent performances from everybody in the English national team. Barely threatened at the back, and of course going forward they were quite brilliant. Mason Mount was excellent, and then at left back was an excellent performance from Shaw. So like I said, a well-deserved victory for the Three Lions yesterday.
So things looking really good for England. And but like they say, the famous saying is that across all sports actually, that a good attack wins you matches, but a good defense wins you tournaments. And England are ticking both boxes, especially at the back. The only team yet to concede in this competition. Another clean sheet for the English. Maguire and co are looking really strong at the back, aren't they?
Well, they're looking very strong at the back, but at the same time, that defense haven't really been tested in this competition. Well, the only tough opposition they've actually, or the only top side they've met is Germany, and we know that Germany have they actually struggled in this competition. So maybe against the Danish side, they should push them all the way as well. But at the same time, full salute to them. Maguire came back into the team like he's never been away, and he's actually made it even stronger. And we actually complained about the team heading into this competition. Okay, too many defenders and all of that, but in some way, Gareth Southgate, he's found a way to actually balance everything out, and it will be interesting to see who breaks that defense eventually.
Yeah, maybe the Danes can break the defense, Anthony. They have been scoring plenty goals in this competition. They didn't have things all their way against the Czech Republic on Saturday evening, but ultimately they showed the other side of them, that when they are required to be resilient, Christiansen, Simon Kjær, and of course the third man, Yannick Vestergaard, they stood their ground against wave and wave of Czech pressure towards the end of that quarterfinal.
Yeah, with all the accolades and praise that have gone to Giorgio Chiellini and Bonucci and Harry Maguire, I think the Danes also deserve some praise for their central defensive work. Vestergaard, like you said, Simon Kjær, and of course Christensen have been excellent at the back when they needed to dig deep and sit deep and just grind out the result, because the Czechs were all over them towards the end of the game because they were desperately looking for that equalizer, and they dug deep and they stood their ground and ensured that they kept that 2-1 lead and they're through to the first. So as much as the forward guys have earned a lot of praise, I think the defense should also earn lots of praise as well. Yeah,
the Cinderella continues for Denmark. Remember, they will play England on Wednesday at Wembley in the second semi-final of Euro 2020. The first semi-final is a big one between Italy and Spain. That will also be at Wembley tomorrow evening. And of course, on tomorrow's edition of the show, I will be looking at this match in more detail. For now, though, let's revisit all 4 quarter-final matches from Euro 2020 and present to you our team of the quarterfinals. Remember, you can always reach us on WhatsApp 0817-313-6193. The SunTrust Bank Fan of the Week competition is still very much on. Let us know on WhatsApp if you'd like to be one of our fans of the week. Remember, 2 people will be joining us on Saturday, the grand finale of Road to Wembley with SunTrust Bank. So, Anthony, let's have the 11 players that have made it into our team of the quarterfinals at the Euros.
Very quickly, in goal, I don't think anybody will have any arguments about this one. See, there's no preface to this team of the team of the quarterfinal, just straight to the business. But yeah, I don't think anybody will have any complaints about this one. Jan Sommer, the Switzerland goalkeeper, he was excellent. He was led down by his outfield players because he was excellent all through that game against the Spaniards. And if the outfield players had done better with the penalties, we'll be singing a different song today. But Jan Sommer makes it as the goalkeeper of the day. Joachim Mailer is the guy. He's playing right back today because we have a proper left back on the other side. So Joachim Mailer is at right back because he's a right footer that plays at left back, and it was an excellent cross for Kasper Dolberg to score for the Danes on Saturday. Harry Maguire is a centre back as well. What can you say? He's been a rock since he's been included in the starting 11 for the English national team. He will be partnered by Giorgio Chiellini. Did a good job for the Italians in that game against the Belgians, and beat back everything they threw at him when the Belgians were getting desperate for an equalizer. And of course, the proper left back has to be Luke Shaw. Excellent performance against Ukraine on Saturday. 2 assists that he got. I think he's due a goal. I hope he gets a goal really soon because he's had an excellent tournament, it must be said. In the midfield, Nicolo Barella, excellent in midfield, got one of the goals for Italy in that 2-1 win over Belgium. Thomas Delaney also makes it into the midfield, got the opener for Denmark in the win at the weekend. And of course, Pedri, as disappointing as Spain have been in this tournament, I think the one shining light for them has been Pedri. He's just 18 and he's having a great tournament, making things happen for the Spaniards in midfield, getting assists as well, and just running all over the pitch. So he's there in the midfield. The 3 going forward, Lorenzo Insigne, fantastic performance against Belgium, ran them ragged all through, cut it off with a fantastic goal as well. Jordan Shaqiri got the equalizer for Switzerland in that draw against Spain. Yes, they lost on penalty. He was taken off in the second half, so he didn't take any penalty. But his performance, the captain's performance, since Granit Xhaka was rested in that game, was suspended in that game. And of course, the final piece of the puzzle in attack has to be Harry Kane. 2 well-taken goals in the 4-0 victory over Ukraine. Coach of the quarterfinals, Gareth Southgate, masterminding that 4-0 victory over Ukraine. As was expected, but to go on and do it, that's why he's our coach of the quarterfinals. And clowns has to be the entire Swiss outfield players. Everybody who took a penalty against Spain deserves to wear a red nose and a big shoe.
Yeah,
they're all clowns.
I think I agree with the clown decision. There were some horrible penalties. A complete difference from what they did against the French when they played some really fantastic penalties. Anyway, thank you, Anthony. That was the team of the quarterfinal. Once again, let me just do a quick recap. Jan Sommer in goal. Joachim Mailer plays from the right back position. Luke Shaw starts at the left back, while Harry Maguire and Giorgio Chiellini are the 2 central defenders. Nicolo Barella, Thomas Delaney, and Pedri Pedri are the guys in midfield, while Lorenzo Insigne, Jordan Shaqiri, and Harry Kane are the guys up front. Coach of the quarterfinals, Gareth Southgate, and the crowns the entire Swiss teams. Everyone that took a penalty for Switzerland, minus the guy that scored,
and minus the goalkeeper.
And minus the goalkeeper, they crowns of the quarterfinals. But Bruno, any argument, any contrary player, any wrong, any contrary opinions, basically, to Anthony's team of the quarterfinals?
I think manager of the quarterfinals has to be Roberto Mancini.
This is second round, second consecutive stage of the competition that Anthony will go for Gareth Southgate as his manager.
Because
I don't know why he's going for Gareth Southgate. I mean, they beat Ukraine for.
You guys were like, no.
Yeah, because we thought there was a more deserving manager in the Swiss manager back then, because they beat France. Vladimir Perkovic.
I'd rather go for Roberto Mancini. And why? Yes, they faced a Belgium side that everyone thought would run them ragged in terms of the quality going forward. But at the end of the day, you look at the game as a whole. When the Italians suffered a couple of injuries, the way they managed, to actually, keep things tight at the back and ensure that Belgium didn't sniff too many chances. I think Roberto Mancini has to be the manager of the quarterfinals.
Any other problem?
No, I think
I personally think I would find a way to squeeze in Manuel Akanji into that. But I can understand. Maybe I will take a Harry Maguire, because again, the question you ask yourself is, what are the questions that the Ukrainians asked to the English defense? So maybe I'll take a Maguire and put on. I understand why Maguire is there, but I'll probably have Manuel Akanji and Giorgio Chiellini. Anyway, it's okay. I mean, we only have little points of difference. It wasn't like there's a barrage of players that we don't agree with. Anyway, let's know if you agree with the team of the quarterfinals. You can send us a message on WhatsApp 0817-313-6193. This message here, Dario from the island, he says, I want to be the Suntrust Bank fan of the week. Okay, thank you for putting your name into the hat. Chooks from Ikorodu also says, I would love to be in the studio on Saturday, thanks to Suntrust Bank and IFM. All right, thank you very much. I will of course do the draw on Wednesday evening and make the announcement on Thursday. This one here, Imam Manchester United from Ikotun, Lagos, he says, I foresee Italy versus England in the Euro 2020 final come the 11th of July, of which England will win the coveted trophy. Thank you very much. Hi guys, Dolapo from Surulere says, I hope you guys are doing good. I think England has been improving after each game, but I want Italy to win the Euros. Also, have you guys noticed that Chelsea have got at least a player in all the 4 teams in the semi-final? Sorry, I haven't noticed because I have not been checking. Anyway, thank you very much for pointing that out. Sean from Opik says, good morning guys. This weekend Euro 2020 will be over. Trust me, listening to your guest analyst on Road to Wembley special edition, I love their swag, but trust me, I'm going to impress you guys with my swag, great display of knowledge about European football if I am chosen as the Suntrust Bank fan of the week. Trust me, I will not disappoint. That's Shion from Opik. Thank you very much. Shion, England are winning the Euros. Chidebere from Mikoton says, I would like to be the Suntrust Bank fan of the week. Thank you very, very much for all those wonderful messages. Remember, you can continue to reach us on WhatsApp 0817-313-6193. Let us know what you've made of the Euros so far. And of course, if you would want to be here on Saturday evening from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. for the grand finale of Road to Wembley with Suntrust Bank, send us a message on WhatsApp telling us that you'd like to be Suntrust Bank fan of the week. Let's take a word from our sponsors. Now, when we come back, we will head over to the trivia of the day. One lucky person will be having his Suntrust Bank account credited with 2,000 naira. Stay with us. Road to Wembley with Suntrust Bank continues after the break.
You enjoyed this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.